the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and the story of Ted Serios in the 1960s. One saw a war without stepping onto the field. The other captured images without looking through a camera. Both stories hide a deeper mystery. Can human consciousness truly see beyond the eyes? Let's explore this in today's video. Who was Sanjay? In the Mahabharata, Sanjay was the charioteer and advisor of King Dhritarashtra. It is said that the sage Vyasa granted him divya drishti, a divine vision. But divine vision didn't mean his eyes became magical. It meant his consciousness awakened. He wasn't just watching Kurukshetra. He was sensing the very waves of war. Every word, every sound of a conch resonating in his awareness. Is this even possible? Modern science doesn't deny the possibility. Throughout history, people have been called psychics, clairvoyants, and telepaths. This brings us to Ted Serios, an ordinary man from America. Who was Ted Serios? In the 1960s, Ted became famous worldwide after claiming he could produce images on film using only the power of his mind. This was called thoughtography, or psychic photography. What exactly did he do? He would sit in front of a Polaroid camera, focus deeply, place a small tube in front of the lens, and when the photo developed, images appeared, sometimes blurry but often recognizable places, buildings, or faces. On rare occasions, even glimpses of the future. Was this ever proven? The claim shook the world. Many scientists and researchers studied him. The most notable was Dr. Jules Eisenbud, a psychiatrist and parapsychologist. He spent years investigating Ted and eventually wrote a book, The World of Ted Serios, Thoughtographic Studies of an Extraordinary Mind. Was this a form of divya drishti? Some spiritual teachers, including Osho, drew parallels between Sanjay and Ted Serios. Because Sanjay didn't see the war with his eyes, he saw it with his consciousness. What does modern science say? Neuroscience and consciousness research now suggest the human brain may have abilities we are only beginning to understand. Do we all have this power? Osho believed yes. It isn't a miracle, but a subtle capacity of the human mind, a power that can be awakened through meditation and inner stillness. For Ted, it happened suddenly. For others, such awakenings have followed trauma or deep psychological shifts. So was Sanjay only a character in mythology, or a reflection of a truth hidden inside us? The Mahabharata is not just an ancient story, it is a map of our inner world. Dhritarashtra, the blind king, represents us when we are blinded by greed, attachment, and ignorance. The Kauravas represent our negative impulses, the Pandavas represent our higher virtues, and Sanjay is the voice of our inner awareness, the one who sees everything and but whom we rarely listen to. When the mind grows still, when we dive into meditation, that inner Sanjay awakens. Then we no longer have to ask, what's really happening in my life? Because we can see for ourselves, our own Kurukshetra. Have you ever felt it? Knowing the truth without any evidence, sensing hidden pain behind someone's smile, hearing an inner voice that turned out to be right. That is your Sanjay. So the real question isn't whether Sanjay existed. The real question is, has your Sanjay awakened? I am awakening my Sanjay. Perhaps that is the very first step toward winning your own battle of Kurukshetra.